All right, what's good, y'all? Back with the Grow Show, second take. We're here to recap our prediction from last week, and it's safe to say that, some of us didn't do too well. Me personally, some of my predictions didn't go as I wanted them to. I had Texas winning against Oklahoma.
Guys, a bum.
I just didn't know Dylan Gabriel was moving like that, man. He was looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the nation against Texas. That stout defense.
What did I say? I said this last week. Every week, it's a new best quarterback.
It is, though.
There it is.
Dylan was looking so good, poised, collected, and Quinn, on the other hand, throwing interceptions left and right.
So you're saying Quinn Ewers is not the best in the league anymore?
This week, he's not the best anymore.
Okay.
It just wasn't their week. It just wasn't their week. That's all it is.
He was never the best.
You know who the best quarterback is right now? Carson Beck.
No.
Here
Yes,
you
he
go.
is, bro.
Jason's emotional tie to Georgia.
It pulled through. Did you see the score of that game?
I turned it off.
You beat a basketball school.
Yeah,
Congrats.
they're literally a
Hey.
basketball school.
They were 5-0.
Don't flex on them, bro.
They were 5-0.
Football's not even their sport. for real.
They were
Right.
a good team.
Football's not even their
Bro,
sport.
All right.
for real.
I
Hey,
swear,
catch him in the
week-
winter.
Every week, y'all are acting like Georgia's playing like a nobody, even though we are. We played Auburn.
Y'all play no comp.
Yeah,
We
right.
played
Catch them.
Kentucky.
Have you played a ranked opponent yet?
Yes.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Catch him in the
Like,
winter.
Top like 15.
Come on now.
They were 20. Catch him in the winter.
We will, bro. And we're gonna win.
There was another big game though.
Georgia basketball.
Another embarrassing
Another
game.
thing to talk about.
We had Miami and Georgia Tech.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever
You
seen.
just had to take a knee.
I just don't understand how that coach still has his job.
I would just like to say I predicted that win. It was on my.
You predicted that
Yeah.
on the game day prediction?
You want to
He
see?
did predict it.
I don't need to see this.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand the logic there. Running the ball with 30 seconds left when you could take a knee and literally go home and celebrate the win.
The head coach needs to be fired immediately.
Fired.
I think he had money on Georgia Tech.
He might have.
That
Yeah,
was
too.
ridiculous.
I think we need to look into that.
Number 2, the running back. All you had
Oh
to
my
do,
gosh.
All he had to do
was
was fall
hold on
down
to
at
the
the
ball.
line of scrimmage.
Fall
Just
down.
fell
Fall
down.
don't even
Fall
move.
down.
Got the handoff.
Take the
and literally
3-yard
fell down.
loss.
Yes. Like,
But-
I mean,
He wanted to fight for extra yards.
how do you fumble right there, too?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's the only thing you're thinking about is ball security.
Mhm.
And then he fumbles.
Then there was
Yeah.
a big nightcap game, Arizona and USC.
USC may be the most overrated team in the
They're-
past 20 years.
They are so one-sided. It's like
Yeah.
kind of scary.
Like, their
they play
defense
no
is
defense.
so bad.
There's-
It's so bad.
They're not making the playoffs this year.
They're not making the playoff.
Not the playoffs.
They might make the playoffs, but they'll get smoked.
They're not making
they
the
make it.
I'm
playoffs.
trying to think about who's going to be in the top 4. I think Washington's winning the Pac-12, bro. Y'all can't change
Yeah.
that.
They
I
probably
agree with you
will.
on that.
Yeah.
I think USC's the 3rd best team
In the Pac-12,
in the Pac-12.
Oregon's better.
Oregon's better.
I think
Oregon does have a better defense.
Oregon is good.
They're more well-rounded.
Washington's better, too.
They're the best team in the
Washington,
Pac-12.
Oregon, USC.
Washington's the
Oregon
best
and
team in
USC
the
plays in like 2 weeks, right?
Pac-12. They play next week.
Next week?
Or no, Washington plays Oregon next week.
And then Oregon plays
Yeah.
USC.
That's going to be a good game.
It's a tough 2 weeks.
Yeah, that is.
What other games do we have?
Maryland.
Oh my.
Maryland and Ohio State.
Maryland and Ohio State, man. Let me talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it.
Maryland, they were in it. They were in it until they weren't. Second quarter, it was just no secondary. Nobody was playing defense in the secondary. Marvin Harrison Jr. started playing like himself. And they just started throwing the ball all over us. They started running the ball down our throats.
As
And it was over. It was over from then on out. Tualia, whatever his name is, he was balling. He was balling for like a quarter.
as a Maryland fan, how did it feel at the first half buzzer when he threw an underneath route?
And let me tell you, man, my expectations were so high for this team when I turned that game on, and then when I seen that, they just punted.
When did you turn it on? When they started winning?
I turned it on at the beginning of the game. It was 7-0, and then he threw a pick,
Yeah.
And then you turned it off.
and then he threw another pick. So then I'd seen enough. I was texting Coach Howes during the game actually.
Yeah.
He was taunting me the whole time.
Like you said, man, it was a big game for y'all. Normal day for Ohio. Normal
man.
game.
It was y'all's national championship.
It just wasn't our day, man.
Then you lost.
It just wasn't our day.
It was a good first half.
It was a good
It was a
first
good
half,
first
and then it just
Fell apart.
it just wasn't a game.
Yeah.
And then they became the true Maryland.
Yeah.
Maryland, everybody knows.
Yeah.
It's all right. Next week we're bouncing back. I don't know who we play next week, but we're gonna win.
See, this is just such a fake fan.
No, like, I don't know who we play next
Doesn't
week.
know who they
We're
play.
gonna win.
Doesn't know where they're playing.
Ah, man.
Golly. Jeez. Hey, Greg.
What time's it at?
I think it's at 1. Let's go.
Who plays at 1?
That's such a weird time.
Yeah.
I'm not even awake.
It's not prime time.
Saturday at 1
Prime
o'clock,
time
I'm
teams
not
don't
awake.
No, we don't
Yeah.
get on prime time. I'm sorry.
Are you sure it's not Thursday?
I don't know. They play on a Thursday. All right. Now you're disrespecting us. Now you're disrespecting us.
JV plays on Thursday.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, those were our predictions for last week. You know, we did okay. Some of us did okay. Some
I did
better than
great.
others.
Kentucky really messed me up.
That was ridiculous. But
Go Dogs.
Awesome.
we're gonna catch on when we post this next video on Friday.